Hello my country people them. Today na the 1st of July 2021. Can you believe it? We don't already enter for the 7th month of 2021. We are waxing strong with the match fire to go for before. So today I can't talk briefly with my country people them, and when I say briefly I mean 1 hour at least. Yes, I was not joining and share this live broadcast. It been impromptu. I never really plan them, so I just decided about 20 minutes ago. Say we'll come live. We'll get some fantastic news where it come up from Lebialem, where I go break them to una, and then we will play some audios for una as well, and then we will talk, also analyze the importance and how powerful what Blacklegism may be. See, this countryman one die today, and then one mean I'm here killing. No me when I see Chris. Anyways, for continue for match fire, my country people them, as I don't talk, as not join with a match fire for the share, I'm gonna share make it go far and wide. We know say we'll get what Blacklegism for here when I die hard ones them. If they like say that they wait now wait. As soon as countryman they live, so back they don't already assemble. I love you all. When I know when our job and responsibility now for match fire for share, make it go far and wide. I want to congratulate all the people the way they shared the live broadcast yesterday for our Blacklegism, where we talk about the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu and extradition to Nigeria for go face trial of terrorism and treason. We also talk about the kumkumization of Opopo for Munyenge, and today I will talk a bit about that as well. We'll also talk about the infighting in Amba World, going to the Guzang Massacre Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So we are destroying Ambazona terrorism. Also talk about how important it be for Blacklegs for keep focused, for stay focused on the task. No wavering, no blinking. So now the deal that my contributor. So today we'll continue for match fire, and I want to thank every single person where we shared the live broadcast yesterday. That particular live broadcast, it do really well. As a matter of fact, last time I checked if you don't get more than 1,500 shares, that is just simply amazing. My contributor, make we continue in that spirit. The more the embassy no white blast they try for divide with, the more we will be united for defend Cameroon and the territorial integrity. My contributor, Cameroonianness. Thank you for playing to my contributor. Today na the first day for July 2021. As don't talk, when our countryman don't come live again, I just drive the stroll for London. As you know, I don't just decide to come live. I can't talk about the breaking news where it come up from Lebialem. As I did talk to una right now, so 3 amber sheet no wipe last them where they day under Chris Anui brother Oliver Lekiaka, the so-called film masher of Lebialem. 3 of you picking them. They don't go for Maryland. They receive their free visa and one-way ticket to Maryland today. As I talk the mission, they don't just complete the mission about 30-40 minutes ago, and we still wait from the Ministry of Kumkum Distribution, where it be based for Lebialem for send we the pictures them, my country people them. Once I arrive for my destination in about 1 or 2 hours, I go prepare the pictures of their die body them, of their shit no wipe last smelly die body them. I will go broadcast them for una my country people them. So una know say we for this platform will be na authentic, we deliver una now the truth, the reality and the facts which we day, and will provide evidence with which we talk about. So when I go see the die body them for ourselves, they don't kumkumize 3 amber sheet no wipe last them. I will also play for una some audio where Beltus, he live for me, for deliver me the good news. I know if you tell not too much information because we dey wait for the Ministry of Kumkum Distribution for deliver their reports to their hierarchy before now we run campong nose to tell una wait the way it happen. But I will give una the gist. I will give una the appetizing, the mouth-watering introduction to the story where it happened for Lebialem today, when at the first day of July 2021, my country people them.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you plenty, my country people them. That one na the Kumkum anthem. And for tell una, as I don't already promise una, I go play the audio. When I listen to Beltus, I see it inform we about which way they happen. I don't go play the whole audio because it talk about some information for that audio way. It no really, I don't think say we're supposed to reveal them yet, but we will reveal them to una when it become necessary. So when I listen to the audio.
Yes, so countryman, some sweet news to come on Lebialem. They all neutralize some 3 boys. That is one day we don't come out either for house, but it be still be extremely dangerous. The other one, them are the key people. If we follow it, a judge one they be talk time where they be key that chiefs and for his order. That interview we be making with one of the people we be an eyewitness. If they talk about killer. That's why they send he go shoot that chiefs them. They don't neutralize he particularly and some other 2 guys and
so now don't hear as Clovis it talk say they don't neutralize that guy where Naibi be responsible for the killing of the chiefs and for Sowata. They don't neutralize the guy where he be call himself a killer, and they don't also neutralize 2 other embassy no white blast them on under Oliver Lekiaka my contribute them. So make we analyze this particular one for the next few minutes before we go on. I want to play for now some audios where come up from Amber World for the kumkumization of Opopo yesterday and the fallout. And then once I play, I will make we talk about this Lebialem one first, and then I'll go talk about that one, and then we'll wrap up the live broadcast for talk about what Blacklegism, my country people them. So this particular incident where it happened for Lebialem, it not be possible without Blacklegism. And as I don't always tell una, and I go repeat them again, no be countryman it degenerate blacklegs. No person it degenerate blacklegs except Amber. Now only Amber terrorists they get the capability. Now in fact, now only Amber it make blacklegs them. End of discussion. So, like I don't talk before, any person where if they go out there, they go talk. Now, why that way me I go tell when I say, I no go ever claim for say, I don't disarm some Amber boys from the bush or whatever. I no go claim no responsibility. I no go claim reward. I need to claim no position or whatever nonsense. No. Wait where would it do and where it be vital now sensitization. We desensitize the general public, reveal the truth to them, and then based on what way Amber the stuff they do for them, they go make up their own minds for become blacklegs. Nobody in our countryman it generate blacklegs. So it goes to the point where Amber they don't try since the inception of Blacklegism. Amber they don't try so hard for cause infighting amongst we the blacklegs them. But every single time they try, they fail. One of the biggest problem where they encounter and nasewiti, say no be countryman, it turned the people them into blacklegs in the first place. Those people they become blacklegs because of what the Amber don't do for them. Yes, whether na Clovis or na Beltus or na Joel or na Kingsley or na Valentine, any other blacklegs, including Nambere, Kawa, Yannick and the rest, they no become blackleg because of anything where countryman do. Yes, will help just a little bit for push them over the edge. That's all. But the real fundamental reason why any person it will become blackleg now because of Ambazonia terrorist atrocities them. End of discussion. So now when I listen to these audios them, it come out now from Munyenge, from that village where they call and say Bafia, where na small village inside southwest region where this Amba terrorist Opopo it be the operate for day, it don't terrorize people there for they so they go past. As a result of that, the population they become blacklegs. What did I say? What did I say? Now only Amba it generate blacklegs. So now the reason that way, so Amba they go catch Opopo, they wipe him. So when I listen to the audios them, this guy will go talk for this first audio when about 5.5 minutes, the guy will go talk. Now Gabonese, when I know Gabonese will talk saying he be the spokesperson for Lebialem and Fako Black Tar Council. So now the commanders and so-called generals them for Fako, where they catch Opopo, they put them down, and then they ask the population for Bafia village, they may they do it to ye. When I go here as a population, they cheer for background. They say, kill him, kill him. Because of the atrocities them way Opopo himself, he don't commit them. When I bear with my countryman, I go play the audios them for now. When I enjoy my country people them, when I enjoy.
Asa Baka boy oye oye Munyenge oye munyenge okay no what day una we munyenge kam una ye no am abe una wait over one I'm abeg we dey oil for here na say this Amazonian fight now all we get is fight. Ode na Fako ide for here now. We get past agal for here of Fako, we get grandpa of Fako. Ade for here. Oh, I'm the spokesman for ERF. And general coordinator for Fako Black Tar.
Na Gabonese.
We call mama. We get Orasha, we get commander charger from Muyoka, we get all commander for here. Commander coming soon, commander General G unit the day.
G unit.
And we don't hear on a cry for how we Papa don't behave for Bafia. I don't come back. I don't be for 7 months today. Ally? That's true. Okay, for this 7 months, Bafia. Whenever I cause someone a problem, no. Whenever I attack someone, no. But when I don't give a complaint, because this war, now war of independence, and a war of truth. So if someone take give a personal war for hate people, for the disturb the war, we don't allow man for disturb people away. It's about 5 minutes and for protect the people. So at the back now. When they want to kill Jesus, people will say, kill it. Yes. Or even a good man.
When I hear.
But if a bad man, if all man deserve to kill this man, a bad man, go heaven, go here, now you know. Yes. Yes. So I tell you, but me want to look at the face of my face. This Opopo waiting for you now under the custody for Fako, generals and commanders. Now because I don't call give complaint, I did for 7 months. Put them with I don't call for here, put for down. Advice says stop your waste because your waste needed the way for the struggle. Very soon end go come because you already do them for here. You cash what they go look for say, you do some that, take money, do this so avoid this thing. Opo will give me 24 hours for leave Bafia. No ally. He say man leave Bafia for 24 hours. But you know, but I be tell people say this so me I never leave Bafia because say I stand for the people. And I get right for I get right for stay for Bafia even about 100 years because I stand for other people. When I wait, so I beg today, when I wait today, for inside Southern Cameroons, Amazonia, I talk like the spokesman for ARF. When I wait, when I hear, I record when I wait now, I beg. I talk like the spokesman for Ambassador for Return Force for Ground Zero. I talk on behalf of all our commander general for Ground Zero.
When I hear,
for say we no lie for key people. Now you know, but any Ambazonian fighter who is in the family interest of Ambazonian people, they will leave the land either spiritually or physically. So when I gather for here today, someone will for here. I don't tell them say when I give for the open when I talk because this problem now Fako problem. Now Fako problem, not problem of individual base.
When I hear,
now Fako problem. Mono tomorrow so man can do so. Say it and that. So Bafia people them. Una talk, una be like what you go do Bafia. You want water?
Killy. Make the killy.
Una like to do no water. Okay, una here. Opopo now. It is under the court study for Fako commanders and generals. Where they stand to defend the national territory against the Republic and any terrorist soldier where they work against the struggle.
No man Tanganji boy.
So when I want to say
kill him.
People struggle.
Kill him.
You know when I want to there today.
Kill him.
When I want to say move do her.
Kill him. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
When I want to say move do her.
Kill him!
Okay.
Kill him!
So
General Kill him!
When I hear fine we there for year. Now we don't arrest the people. And now Fako people will decide people faith. Fako people na una. The people decide people faith. Yes, we don't all for year. That's the more catchy. More can testify. What you do? So now we decide faith. No, now we. Me, Gabonese man, no dey. What pastor guy no dey. Gabon no dey. When I go cash me for more, I see the man terrorist una.
Terrorize.
So I don't pass the judgment. They do to you.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! When I hear no, they say kill him! Kill him! Kill him! From today, Opopo, a new name, now General Killy, General Killam. So when I don't hear no, okay, when I listen to the next audio, and then we'll go. This one, it be shorter. My contributor then.
I know be there around who kind of material they may begin. I want to come and say some other brother don't go arrest him. Even though we don't do some terrible kind of thing then.
Of course.
So other brother don't go arrest him. They go arrest him, open fire start, shoot the team, one commander, shooting for food, carry and go. Before one come back, only yes, they don't kill it too. One is sure I only meet on that, but you know we know that we'll save you again. Only so much, and only we. I say. I don't know if you can add the problem again. Now more people will be that way. I don't ever talk and no one time.
Okay, so now the last audio for my contributor. They want only 1 minute 17 seconds.
Alright, now just the problem. I know we did together. Our first problem to get understanding with the civil and we stand strong for protect them. I just show that. You see, now one of the kind of things that this way is to make this Maora border, this general people to go down because he complained too much. First of all, how can a general be using MTN number both for normal call and WhatsApp? He called for concern first. Secondly, just Palama money issue. Drop. He complained plenty. Then the worst of it, I say, we can soldiers away. I'm the only soldiers here, the name for me. Where they ask me so many questions of power. What's that the one day? Where I'll be aware when I kill them. I to reach up on my own picking. The stuff, the thing, they just over plenty. I'm just like stay hard. I say, anyhow, they just do the way they. And then I begin, you know, find there, I started around, they don't fit do that thing like, I swear, they don't say as well, don't go small worker, they just use that advantage. But anyway, the struggle, I will clear road, and dirty for road.
Dirty for road. When I hear no, Amber boy now, na dirty for road. Okay, when I remember back in the days where they be talk say, na Ntanganji boy they kidnap, na Ntanganji boy they do this. Well, Eric Tato, Tapang, all of them, they don't can confirm and for Wuna over and over and over again say what it. The majority of the Amber boys where they kill them, no be na even Cameroon military kill them. Now the truth, now the reality that no be Cameroon military, it don't kill the vast majority of the Amber boys they kill them. When I hear for this audio where this guy come on for talk and say, Plenty picking of that munyenge, they don't disappear when a Opopo kill him. Even plus, as that guy be say plus he own boys where they under ye. Now Opopo catch him, he kill him. Okay? For protect his own position. So when we Anglophones they come out, they shouldn't that their craze, they climb for their head. They carry drugs, tramadol, cocaine, all kinds of things. They give banger smokers them. They give poorly educated shit, no white blast them. Then they give them big titles, them say generals. And then time when they begin, they carry those guns, those titles and everything. They start to commit atrocities them. What you not expect? My country people them. What you not be expect say go happen when we will not give guns to poorly educated shit, no white blast them. When we will not give them big titles and say generals them. And then give them drugs on top of that. And then, honestly, and then tell them, say when they go out there, their mission, their #1 target, now for make the territory ungovernable. And then tell them, say, may they go kill blacklegs. Who be blackleg? Any person where they point finger, they call you blackleg, they kill you. So, Opopo don't kill dozens of people them, say in the name of say blacklegs. Yesterday, the 30th of June 2021, ye too, it become blackleg. Yes. And the people the way they kill Opopo, them too, they been away blackleg. Because now them they kill Amber. Amber we kill Amber. Now blackleg. Because they do our job for we. Yes. Opopo don't destroy, terrorize communities for Munyenge, for that Bafia village, all over for that Muyuka subdivision. It don't commit kind terrible atrocities them. And now so Amber, it go catch it, it wipe them. Now, why me I bring una this particular story and play those audios then for una? Now for them help una, for better understand, even going back to Lebialem, what will happen for Lebialem today, where they wipe those 3 shit no wipe last way they did under Oliver Lekiaka, the so-called Red Dragons for Lebialem. So may una understand say this so. Oliver when a film marshal, he like for produce films, make propaganda videos them out there. Now remember for 2016, 17 or whatever, where Oliver been make those propaganda videos them for 2018, I mean 18 and 19. Those say they don't kill 1,000 Cameroon military, 2,000 military, but he never collect no one gun because even the one where they hold them, now one the way fabricator SSL way, now those rusted pipes the way fabricator SSL way they no shoot, they no get bullet, they no get cartridge. Now SSL they make them. He no get even plus gun. Even his brother they collect kind of money for America said they do fundraising for support them, but he no get gun. Okay, he fabricate the owner fabricator SSL. Okay, my contribution. So we don't decimate the so-called Red Dragons to the extent where for 2018 they be past 800 Amber Boys them for Red Dragons alone. That is the truth and reality. Okay, for 2021. Oliver Lekiaka will be love for make film them. Today, even for make audio. Enough even make a hide for some cave. And the fear for make audio. Why is that? Why don't they make film them anymore? Produce plus music them and all that kind of nonsense will be the drum. Why not? Because Oliver Lekiaka, he no get up to 20 boys them for a corner. And today they wipe 3 on top. They don't wipe 3. And the 3 the way they wipe them. Now once the way they be really, really close to Oliver Lekiaka, really close. Okay, wait means wait. Sooner or later, Oliver Lekiaka go turn left, turn right, he look up, he look down. He see now only 3 or 4 picking for a corner. He go check out, my country people. And at that time, he go check out. He no go get no option, but for check out. He go run. He go enter Nigeria or go somewhere else. Now the truth and the reality that now wait that way. It go happen sooner or later. My contributor them. At the tell when I know they ask me now. Now wait that way it go happen. Oliver Lekiaka, it go check out as soon as it turn left, right, up and down. It look it see now only about 3 or 5 picking for a corner. It go run. But why when me had to talk this particular one about Blacklegism now because say these 3 amber shit no wipe last way they wipe them for Lebialem today. Now them cause their die. And when I go ask me, say, but countryman, and I go talk, say, yes, my son. And then when I go ask, say, how they do cause their die. In fact, me when I type, I'm sending for comment section, say, but countryman, how they do cause their die. And then I go explain for una. Yes, I go explain for una how they cause their die. In fact, I go explain them that's all. So what will happen now, say, the amber shit no wipe last them. They go inside some village, they terrorize the community. They catch people them. They beat them, beat ordinary people them for no good reason. No, they beat them, beat them. Now, the people the way they beat them now, guess which way they become? Black legs, my country people. They become black legs. That is it. So now, for those people that they beat them, they thief their money and whatnot. Those people that now they come out, chaka. Them, I think them 15 or so. They go them. They take now sia. They don't even make them. No man knows say they so. Now wait till that way they happen. Say they get any plans. They work at them for food. Chaka. Go them. Go meet up the Cameroon state authorities them. They lay out a complaint for Cameroon military. Say they so. Now wait till this way don't happen for we. Now the criminals in this way they don't attack we. Now they are named in this. Now their papa named this. Now for the Cartier this way they stay. Now they there for day right now as we talk. If you come with we right now, we could go show now also where the terrorists they day we now wipe them. Now what did that will happen? So the military say what? They say for reals? Yes, for reals. Say okay, let's go. So now those people them the victims of the Amber terrorism, where they be the fear Amber, and they no be one go report Amber for the military, but now the same Amber, it don't can torture them, terrorize them, where the people they be try for remain neutral, as they don't always tell them, say, may they not talk, may they remain neutral. But because Amber, it don't come beg them, now beg them, it invite them inside this fight. Amber can beg them with torture, collect their money, invite them inside this fight, say, I beg una, Bangwa people, una can't join this fight, una fight we back. So the people they decide for fight back. So they form alliance with the Cameroon military. They take Cameroon military say, now them this. So they take Cameroon military, hold their hand, hold them like small picking, like how they hold small picking in hand. So hold the military hand, chaka, go right for that house where the Amber boy they be there for day. They be there for that village, they be there and so comfortable. Because they know, say, they don't terrorize that village to the extent where the people, they fear them, they don't go ever report who's away the day, they don't go ever call military. Like I don't always tell them, my country people them. All it takes now one black leg. So, as they torture these people them, the people they decide for fight back, they go bring military, they take military, so they go show them plus their house where they pick in the day for day. They just reach the meet on the for day, they wipe and throw them. That's exactly what happened. My country people them. They wipe them. Wipe the shit, no wipe last and throw them. It happened that today, the first day for July 2021. So, as I've been talking, now the importance of Amber in creating black legs. Now in that, when Amber commit any atrocity, all way what job be as good black legs, now for spread them. Yes, we'll spread them like butter on top toast. Butter on top bread. Now so, we'll spread them. We'll take that good news. We'll take that news of Ambazonia terrorism. That news of Ambazonia atrocity. We'll share them far and wide. We'll stamp Ambazonia terrorism on top. Ambazonia terrorists. Ambazonia terrorists, they don't kill this man for this side. Ambazonia terrorists, they don't do this for this person. They don't do this. Some man could their way, maybe he no first even know where to go on. Or he not be interested as they talk. But he want see him. One day some picture coming to me for WhatsApp group. He want open the picture, look him. Now person way sabi him. Maybe he be na ex-boyfriend. Maybe na person that way you be go school together with him. Maybe na cousin. Or maybe na best friend, brother. He see the picture now. He talk say, ah, I know this guy. This guy na Agbo. This guy na Ashu. This guy na Shay. This guy na this and that. Say, I know this peripheral. Wait, it don't happen. And then before one look at him, they talk say, na Amber terrorists, they kill him. How you think say he go feel about the Amber terrorists after you don't show ye say Amber did kill your own loved ones, people the way you know. Like I tell you now, for generate this kind of level of black legs, Amber get to touch them personally. It get to be personal. It get to be a person where they know him. Now why I don't tell una say when people una share Madame Ayafo Florence beheading, that's fantastic because it galvanize we the black legs them. Say it remind we of Amber should know why blast their barbarism and their terrorism, and it galvanize we, it give we even more reason for accelerate our blacklegism, for mass fire, for it make them if you be one go sleep, you talk say no, I go sacrifice 5 extra minutes. I no go sleep. If you be one go chop for your lunch break time for work, you say no, I go sacrifice 5 extra minutes for this blacklegism. For try for get justice for Madame Ayafo Florence, I go sacrifice this extra 5 minutes. We not tell when I say make una do donations. No, we for blacklegism we not do donations or contributions. No, but when the talk say just sacrifice those extra 5 minutes, and then you match fire for sharing, for sensitization, for quash amber, for vilify them, for demonize them, and for definitely 100% for denounce Amazonian terrorism. And when you do that, now so will take them for destroy Amazonian terrorism. It's no hard, it be simple. Just like how me I destroy Amber, and just drive the going from my destination, and for the listener to my Makosa music, but I decide say I go put my camera, turn them on, I just talk. That's it. And by talking, we desensitize thousands and thousands of people then. So we could dedicate extra more time. So when you share like Madame Ayafo Florence pictures, not the impact that way you create them. But when you then go also share other information, for example, just random any amber atrocity where they cause them, you make sure say you amplify them, you share them, you sensitize the general public, you tarnish Amazonian terrorists, go past. Yes, you denounce Amber and you make sure say you call them say now Amazonian terrorists. They do them so that make no person and no ever mistake them. Okay, make they know exactly which way it happened. We make sure say we go find their infighting Amber versus Amber, like Opopo, like Divine, like Ivomba, like Fonte Lucas, like all the other Amber versus Amber atrocities. Them the massacres them for Bui, for Barbo, Guzang, for Munyenge and other places. Them we share them, make it go far and wide. Now so we take them, use them. Now the strategy there for destroy Amazonian terrorists. So. Like I don't talk, now only Amber get the capability for generate black legs, my country people then. Now only Amber.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you, plenty my country people then. We'll match fire for the sheriff. So make we ask Eric Tato. What the Eric Tato think about our blacklegism? When I listen.
Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So you people do not bother yourselves about my country people. He cannot have the revolution because he has zero credibility. Who is going to quote him?
No one.
He has zero value in public opinion.
Zero.
I mean, in concrete public opinion, zero.
Zero.
Imagine that BBC wants to make a news item says that according to my country people. Who is that? My country people is a comic relief session.
Comic.
Of the revolution.
It cry now, eh? It cry.
So I'm asking you people, you think it's correct?
It's correct.
Lesson number 1, my country people, just waiting.
Tell us.
Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with.
Me,
I agree.
Yes.
He's an enemy that is strong. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree.
Yes.
He's an enemy that is strong.
Strong.
Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with.
Yes.
Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong.
Strong. Thank you, plenty my country. So that one, now Eric Tato, it give you the reality about what blacklegism it don't do for them. Now, make I explain for you as Eric Tato talk. It talk for 2019. Say countryman, you don't get impact, blah 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 blah. It go to the extent for talk today. So our website when at countrypeople.com, it talks say they go delete them. They go delete them. They go do this. They go report them. They go do all that noise. Now 2019 it be talk. Now then at 2021, 2 years later, when I go ask Eric Tato say, it don't delete them, it don't delete the website, shit no white blast. Okay, my country. So make I explain for you now some of the ways them way would be so fantastically successful at this blacklegism. So when I know very well by now, say countryman, it get serious connections them. I don't know if I don't play for you now the video. I don't know if I don't play them. If some person they don't ever see me come out for one of the embassies them for Yaoundé, type the name of the embassy put them for comment section. I know one make you guess because I want to know if I don't show you that video or not. Because I will record some video where I go for one of the foreign European embassies the way they did for Yaoundé. This one now when way they be still the plan the Grand National Dialogue. Now no say countryman be there for pay for August 2019. And now that time that way they be still the plan the Grand National Dialogue. I be there for pay. So I be been at one of the people in that way they be contact them where I be know say national dialogue it can't happen. I be know even before President Paul Biya it can announce them. But that kind of information I know for free go out I go broadcast them before the head of state himself, President of the Republic, it can broadcast them. So now one of the reasons that way, even though we know we not be talk nothing about them, and I get video where I be record them evidence. I be there for actually it be been at the French embassy. Yes, for people the way they don't type French embassy, you are 100% correct. I be there for the embassy of France for Yaoundé. Nobody say I pass for outside or say I be go collect visa. No, I be go for the embassy of France for go see the ambassador, the French ambassador to Cameroon himself. Yes, because it be been one of the people the way they be very concerned about this Anglophone madness. So it be been one of the people they try their best for help the Cameroon state authorities them for organize the Grand National Dialogue. My country people them. So now what's that way it be happen? Okay, I don't enter some serious trap for here. So I need for take a detour for here. Sorry. So right, I need for detour for here because I enter some roadway it get too much traffic today. So yes, as I been talk, yeah, as I been talk, as they still the plan the Grand National Dialogue when I continue with the Cameroon, and as one of the most vocal voices then where it understand the Ambazonia terrorism problem. As soon as they be know say are there for Cameroon, they not tell una the truth. I know even first lie una said. Now the French Secret Service, because for every embassy in the world they get the military attaches and they get their secret service then, where they work in collaboration with the embassy for that country. So the France, their secret service inside Cameroon, okay, they follow these things and they follow all MKPD, my post, the way they post them for social media and all of those things. And many of them, they learn about the crisis, for example, they learn the difference between Ayabacho, and, yes, for instance, the difference between Ayabacho and Tapang and Sako and Akwanga, they learn them from me. So when I don't just see our countryman is skills for driving, now so with the drive way for London, because London a very old city where they built them about 400 years ago. So it get a lot of challenges then when it comes to driving. When I see how the roads is small, so sometimes in day way, when I come and as the road small so, now still two-way road where you get both direction traffic. So when I reach for some pathway, you know if you go for before, you get to reverse, you go backwards. One motor can pass and then you continue, begin go. So when I don't just see countryman, your driving skills. I give you an exhibition. Time for plenty my contribution. So maybe we'll continue. So as I be the top, the French Secret Service. So as I be there for pay, I go obviously I remember I say countryman we get an audience for to the palace presidency itself. So what will happen? I say the French Secret Service, they know say countryman they are around. So they will be very interested for talk to me and for listen to what me I get to say. So we will get a meeting with them. They call one agent of the Cameroon Secret Service. They tell them say, I know say when I get this countryman Kukumasa, when I know you contact, when I know say it they for pay you, blah blah blah. I bet now my contact this send for you. Tell you say I want to sit with you one-on-one for about 5 minutes. I want to make it brief me on the situation where they go on, they want to ask me a few questions, then they want to fill in some gaps and for also combine and compile some reports where they will make them. So the Cameroon agent, it messaged me. He said, "Countryman," I say, "Yes, my son." He said, "We'll get some foreign guys there, military, intelligence service, the way they work for France. They want to talk with you about your Blacklegism. They want to ask you a few questions about some questions the way they want for do some report and whatnot." I said, "Why?" I said, "Why not?" I said, "Fine." So I tell them, say, "Are they for Hilton, for Yaoundé? May they come and talk me for Hilton if they get chance, because they live only for corner day." So 2 of those agents then, they come for Hilton with that also Cameroon secret agent as well. We sit on down, we chop small bread and sardine. Now them pay, yeah, they pay for bread and sardine. We sit on down, they ask me questions, and for example, they ask me small kind of questions, and so now I give them the history. So when they call some name, they don't even know how to pronounce the names them, and their English, it not be very good, but they understand Pidgin very well. Their English not be good, they just manage. But then and then they talk for French. And the good thing to now say, the Cameroon secret agent guy, where it be there with we, na Bangwa man, na Anglophone man. So it be translate who's our way, it be they know if you understand me, it be or when me I know if you understand them, they go talk for French, and then the Bangwa man translate them for me. Then I go now I answer them back for Pidgin. They understand everything why I talk for Pidgin. Now one of the things that they tell me say, they follow me because they understand everything when me at the talk for Pidgin, except for like when I use words them like shit, no white blast and whatnot. Now what way they do now say, they go ask, okay, when I hear this small joke. So now these French secret agents them, they don't know what way. I always talk shit, no white blast, shit, no white blast. They don't know what we mean, but they know say now probably kosh. Now kosh now some probably bad thing for talk. And so what way they do now say, they go ask their colleagues them where they work for the embassy for France, where now Anglophones them. But before they ask them, they first beg them, say I will talk something, maybe you will be offended, but please not be offended. Now just because I want to know what way mean. And then they ask them, say, what is shit no white blast? And then now the French secret service, now the sister they tell me, they say they go ask and say what is shit no white blast. And then the guy where they ask him from, the guy start laugh. The guy laughs at it, and then they ask and say, "What's that on a yes shit no white blast? Have you people been listening to Countryman again?" And then they say, "Yes, yes. How did you know?" So now what did that happen? So now they fully understand the meaning of shit no white blast. They understand everything we Countryman they talk. So when we talk with them, they be want to know the intricate details and the differences between SOCADEF, ADF, and IG. And then now I sit down and then I give them the lowdown, the history. I take them slow time from the inception of the word Ambazonia. Who side it come from? Now who give the name? Who side the person there? And where to be role now in the so-called Ambazonia? Because now Fongoji Dinka, where he give that name to Ambazonia, and he too, even a president of the Republic of Ambazonia. That Republic of Ambazonia, it be different from the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, where it came now yesterday 2016. The Federal Republic of Ambazonia, and that one that was Sako, Ayabacho, Tapang, Yerima, and Sisiko Ayuktabe, they under. Now that one a Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Now totally different country from the Republic of Ambazonia, when Fongoji Dinka is started since 1980s. Okay, me wanna understand that intricate detail. So I explain them for them. The difference between Ayabacho, ADF, AGOFC, and SOCADEF, APLM, and Akwanga Ebenezer, with also the difference between IG number 1, when Sako Ekome, Chris Anu, with IG number 2, when Yerima and Ayuktabe explain all those details them. So the people, they understand them well. Even right till today, they're there for my WhatsApp broadcast. I broadcast to them. So now from that meeting where I be get them with those secret service agents, then now they listen to how me I talk to them. They asked me about other things. Them I explain them too. They don't go do their own research because they're secret agents. They do their own background information. They find out. They corroborate all the intel and the information I give them, and the facts and the reality and the truth. They corroborate all that information, and then now they come back now the next day. They message me. They tell me, say, after they file their report, their initial report to the ambassador tell them, say, he want to see me face to face. He want meet up me. He want talk to me. So now from then now, I tell them, say, well, I be free anytime when I want. So they send moto. They can pick me up from the Hilton, and then we'll go, because for enter the French embassy, you get serious security. I not go through any of that security because I will go with the French secret service agents. I go even now inside their moto. So even the moto, they don't search them because now them be the driver, now them be there inside the moto, and they get the security clearance and all of those things. Then so now what's that will happen? So I just enter inside the embassy. I go, they sit me for one room. They tell me, say, man, wait a few minutes. Their boss, he want to talk to me. He want to talk to me for a few minutes about which way to go on for Cameroon. Maybe I go help for enlighten ye about one or two things. Then so now what that will happen? And I talk to ye, and at the end of that conversation, he give me your business card. I get the business card. It gave my wallet. It gave my wallet right here, right now. My computer. Ma unzip my bag. Yeah, I did with my bag. Now the business card that for una fisiam. Una fisiam no. Now the business card that. Now the French embassy for Yaoundé that. Now the business card that. I hope say una see I'm fine. If una no see I'm fine, oh well. I there at the drive, so I know if you really show una in any more detail than that. Now the business card is still there for my wallet. It's there here. I got a personal email address, your personal contact, mobile phone where I feature pick phone. I call you anytime or whatever. But I never ever bother. And now only 2 times them. Now only 2 times them where me I don't message you, and I go tell you now. One of the times the way me I message you now yesterday. Okay? Yesterday I message you for give you the sweet news of Amber versus Amber. The kumkumization of Opopo for Munyenge. I just send you the news articles where barretanews.com, a publisher, with the pictures and evidence and everything. Explain them for you, for your WhatsApp. Tell you, I talk now the ambassador of France to Cameroon. No even as some small boy shit, no white blast for corner road. No. I just send them for you with the evidence. Say, now wait till this way to go on. So every time where something a common way it be important, where I know say it will give them a greater understanding of which way they go on for Cameroon, I design for them. They don't even need for wait for hear from Cameroon intelligence or whatever. No. I send them direct to the ambassador for France. Now you the form foreign policy. Now you the help the foreign ministry for France for develop their foreign policy for Cameroon. I deliver the message direct to the ambassador. Say on this date, as it happen, as they kill Opopo from Munyenge, as they get the intel straight, bam, I send them to top people them, decision makers them. So, I hope so. Una understand that one. I also get contacts them inside Al Jazeera, inside BBC, inside CNN, inside some of them now their public information, public contacts way they don't publish them for their websites or their Twitter accounts where if you just copy them, you WhatsApp them. But that kind of public contact, any person get them, so that they receive like 600 tips and 600 messages them a day from around the world of which way they happen. So they don't get time. But some of them, I don't create personal contact one-on-one with them. When they, for example, when something happened, for example, the beheading of Madame Ayafo Florence, when I countryman, it is stamped MKPD for day, and I write my telephone number for day. So now, any person on the international scene, whether you been BBC, Al Jazeera, CNN, MSNBC, and you've been at CRTV or Sky News or UK or France 24 or whatever news organization, Euronews or whatever, if you by mistake pick that video, you want to find out and for verify what will be happen about that video, about that terrorist atrocity, you know, you get the number on top that video. They call me, they message me all the time. They message me. They say, oh, I'm calling from France 24. I work at the head office in Paris, blah, blah, blah. My name is this. My contact details is this and that. Here are my credentials. If you want to check, go to our website. You check my credentials. I've been an authentic journalist. So I want to message you for find out about this video where I don't see of a beheading of a woman. Can you tell us what happened, when it happened, where it happened, and who is the victim? And what when I think say countryman go talk? When I hear when those foreign news organizations, them and whatnot, they contact my countryman, the Igwe, the Kunkumasa, king of all the black legs. At the first swallow speak, I take one cold glass of water. I drink them before I start respond to them, because I know say this one the opportunity to do some serious tarnishing. Right? Yes, manga bear you say what? Yeah, that one I know say na my opportunity for do some serious tarnishing. I prefer drink some big glass cold water before I sit down for that. I don't want to be dehydrated in the middle of that tarnishing. And I talk to journalists them all over the world. Yes, now the voice that I get them. And they publish things that I tell them say, this is the fact, this is the reality. Yes. Now the person this will be responsible. Now the difference this between AGF, between Sokadev and IG, the difference between Sako, Chris Anu, Ayuk Tabe, Yerima. I analyze them, explain them for them, make them know the reality of what's going to go on. Now terrorism, I give them not where when I don't say countryman get archives no videos. I give them videos. I tell them say when I want the video, they copy away, no get MKP the stamp on top, I get them. I go send them for una. I send them Guzang Massacre part 1. Pap, una take them. As I send the Guzang Massacre video, so I send them plus Ebenezer Akwanga and Chris Anui own video. I see they explain the Guzang Massacre. Well, so that made them know. Make them know say, me I no be propagandist. I know they just talk because say I hate Amber. And they explain that for them say, Amber, na terrorism where they attack me, I be victim. So may they understand say I be 100% biased for this particular issue. May they not quote me anywhere. I know the editor to where I pretend I be journalist. No. I tell them say I be blacklegist. They ask me say what is a blacklegist? I talk say a blacklegist is a title that has been given to us by the Amber terrorists. We are the enemies of Amber She No White Blast. Now sir, I tell them plus talk say She No White Blast. They ask me say what is She No White Blast? I tell them what it mean. Sometimes I talk to them, start talking in a pidgin. If it hurt them, they go learn pidgin. That one concern me for who side. Correct tarnishing. I tell them say the Amber, they pick any person, they call and say you be enemy, and then they call you black leg. So we've been at the victims of their terrorist atrocities, then we fight back using social media and sensitization. So we call ourselves black legs because now Amber, it give we the title, say black legs. So we accept the title, we accept the challenge, say we've been at black legs then. So I tell you, I know the activist, I know the journalist, I be black legist. Explain them for you. They understand well. So now what did that way countryman they do? Yes, anything to be it may be it be things say countryman you know will get impact on the international scene. So now why that way they talk that nonsense for 2019 say now which news agency it go quote country people. They may not quote me, but if they be think nothing for go write some news article, they go first contact countryman and I go give them a different perspective. I could give them a balanced view. Because first of all, many Cameroon state officials, the ministers and whatnot, they don't really like them for, I don't know why they be camera shy. They need to go them on national or international news or press for go talk about this thing. They just shit on them for your own day. So no, they don't ever get their own version and their own story and the real story from the Cameroon government, the own side. So now we black legs them. We tell that side of the story. And if we not tell that side of the story it not will be told. The story it will be halfway. So now what's that way it happen my country. So we not get time for that nonsense. We're there here for destroy ambassador terrorism, and we do a fantastic job for destroy the terrorism. And now what's that way we do them. We do it fantastically. So I don't care whether some news organization a quote my country people. I don't care. I'm not there here for seek recognition or reward. I not be journalist. I be blacklegist. So I don't care what I do. But all when me are known as before they want go shut down, they write the newspaper article or they write anything about this Cameroon madness with Anglophone madness. They don't get a balanced view. They don't get the other side of the story, so that when they want to talk, now why the way every time when I hear they write and say atrocities from both sides, atrocities from both sides. Now because of our countryman, now me the make and the right and so. If na so for Amber, when I know how Amber it get a monopoly for Facebook now for 2016, 17, 18, they will get monopoly for Facebook. Everything when Amber be talk stands. So back then, newspaper organizations, them the media, they will report now only one side. They will report now only one side. They will report now only one side. So and because Cameroon, as I be telling now, Cameroon government never get time for enter inside social media or inside this communication info war. Cameroon government never get time. They never day and day. So now, every time when they approach Cameroon authorities, them actually even they never first even get the contacts them for approach them because ministers they never publish their number out there, but countryman get your number out there. Any person, any Tom, Dick and Harry, any shit no white blast, if you pick up countryman the number, message me at any time. So that's what they've been doing. So now for 2016, 17, 18. Before any legitimate news organization be one publish a story, they go try for corroborate the information where they get them. They go try for go to both sides, get a statement from Ayabacho or get a statement from Ayuktabe, and then they go try for get a statement from the other side, from Cameroon state authorities. But because Cameroon state authorities they not be there for Facebook for fight this war, so now they will report unbalanced and biased information. So they will just take everything where Amber they put them for Facebook for 2017, 18 and 19. They will just take and put them, publish them, say, oh, they accuse Cameroon military, say don't do this. They accuse Cameroon military, say don't do this. They accuse Cameroon military. But that thing stopped for 2019. Since Countryman and the Black Legs they joined social media, all the news organizations they now they follow we for Facebook, and they see where would they post them. The Blacklegism, it be fantastic. It do wonders. They see every single day as we publish their infighting. Now the biggest weapon that will get them against them, exposing Ambazonia terrorism and Ambazonia shit, no white blast, incompetence and madness. Now the biggest weapon that will get them against them, and it work fantastically. My country, it works like magic. I know lie una. So we must match fire for that one. When I wait, when I give una countryman 1 second, make I drink some coatas first. When I listen to this Cameroonianness. Thank you plenty my country people them. Today na the first day for July 2021. As we talk, we don't come back about our Blacklegism for sensitize the general public, and as I be talk, the Amber fools they don't always try for make Blacklegs they fight amongst themselves. They don't try, but at every single turn they fail. And one of the biggest reasons why they fail, not be not because the Blacklegs they over strong, but not because na Amber it create Blacklegs in the first place. But we also get for congratulate ourselves for being resolute, for being steadfast, and for being focused on the goal and the target. So my country people them, they wait, ma play this video for now. Ma play this video quickly, my country people then, and then I go talk about him. This one na Mark Barretta in the talk. Now listen.
My people them for ground 0. My brothers and sisters them for ground 1. My able comrades them where they day for inside diaspora. Una good morning. This is the voice of Comrade Mark Barretta. Today now the 30th of June in the year of our Lord 2021. I the one send this audio for remind Amazonians say Cameroon agents and Cameroon government. These Cameroon agents, most of them, they receive no money from French Cameroon. But because they have this pent-up anger against Ambazonia, they don't decide for.
When I hear what he talk now, it's a most, and that is just the truth. Say most of agents, the blacklegs, they no get pay, they no get salary, but they get na pent up anger. Wait, ma repeat and for Namuna here fine.
In the year of our Lord 2021, I the one send this audio for remind Amazonians say Cameroon agents and Cameroon government. These Cameroon agents, most of them, they receive no money from French Cameroon.
No money.
But because they have this pent up anger against Ambazonia, they don't decide for help Cameroon government for attack us. The only person where we know very well say they receive money from.
Okay, Matt talk a little bit about that pent up anger where they talk about. So just for this live broadcast today, I don't tell you about Opopo from Munyenge. No be so. Opopo from Munyenge. When only Nasoso Amba they catch the kill him. Opopo from today we will call it say General Killy. General Killam. Yes, not in that. So the population they say Killy, kill him. So Amba they catch the kill him. So now the Amba boys where they kill you, no blacklegs, them two they don't get pent up anger. But ask me the question, say, who's that the pent up anger it come out from? Now who make an ordinary Anglophone person get that pent up anger where Mark Barretta they talk about? Who's that the pent up anger it come out from? Now very simple question that. And the answer is simple. Now Amba it do them so. Now Amba it give we the pent up anger where they talk about. Now Amba it generate the blacklegs them. Yes, it is as simple as that. Now only Amba it create blacklegs. Now only Amba. So now it continue. Now listen.
French Cameroon. Now this so-called Michael people them this to squander. So they do everything possible for justify the money where French Cameroon they pay. Psychologically, we are weakened. Psychologically, there are many people who belong to no group that they don't say, okay, because they are Amazonian and their face is not out there. Every month they'll be contributing money to wherever county or group where they belong. But when they see and say, we have continued fighting ourselves, or they see and say there is a video out against the OB, those people are being weakened. Okay, if you are fighting yourself, then I'm keeping my money. So this French Cameroon, they know what they are doing. They want to distract us from telling the world on what is happening on the ground. And I've been so very painful and very angry. Say
painful.
We Ambassadors and we are the ones helping these people. Because I get in more than 30 WhatsApp groups.
When I don't hear what the Mark Barretta talk now, so say na so them Amba they help with blacklegs with what Blacklegism. So it means what Amba now the biggest blackleg. Yes. I hope so when I get the connection now. Say when I tell you say now only Amba they generate blacklegs, and me have been the king of all the blacklegs, and now only Amba they generate blacklegs, we mean say wait, Amba now the biggest blackleg. Now Amba it kill Amba past any other thing. Now the reality that. So me I've been the king of Amba. Because I've been the king of all the blacklegs, and Amba now the biggest blackleg. So my country people there, Mark Barretta continue. Now listen.
Now, listen, propaganda an act of war.
Yes.
Misinformation, an act of war. And the enemy camp, they are doing it very well against us. Very well against us. And
okay. So my country people them, when I hear what Mark Barretta talk, it's a propaganda, misinformation, it's a weapon of war. And now what is that way they be done the one for 2016, 17 and 18, but they be get monopoly for Facebook. They no be get a counter. No man, nobody counter them. No man, nobody talk, nobody can debunk the nonsense where they be put on for social media. So they be get a free will. They be try to do whatever they want to do for social media. No consequences, no counter, nothing. Until we, the black legs, we can't join social media and then we take over the nonsense. Now why that we not see, they cry now. They complain. Say propaganda, now weapon of war, and we are doing it. Say the enemy is better. We are doing it better than them. Now then they confess now, not be me. When I hear no, now them they confess. Say what Blacklegism a better pass Amber. 2018, 17, 16. Now only them be there Facebook. Countryman no be there. We will not be there Facebook. We will not be get the strategies the way we use them today for destroy them. But now 2021, they confirm code now. When I hear Eric Tato talk, say MKPD is a force to reckon with, an enemy that is strong. Mark Barretta talk say propaganda, misinformation, and all of that nonsense. Now weapon of war, and the enemy is doing it better than them. And then when I get the other reality check where it come out now from Ngong Dok for Hong Kong. Capo Daniel. I go play that one for Una after Mark Barretta finished the stammering. I go can't play Ngong Dok for China he own. So whether you go now for ADF side or you come now for Ayabacho side, or I mean Ayuktabe side, or you go now for Sako Ikome side, you go now for Akwanga side, because even Paul Nilong, you don't can't talk the same thing. How we will be so successful at our Blacklegism. We destroy them. Mark Barretta talk say even if person if you want contribute money, because one of the aspects where we don't affect them so much and will be so successful now in reducing their fundraising. Yes, they don't feel raise money anymore. They don't feel raise money anymore, my country people them. Their fundraising don't go down, we don't cripple them. And now we black legs will take will be so effective at doing that. Now we do them so. And now them they confirm them, they confess them. When I listen.
30 WhatsApp groups. Now listen. Propaganda an act of war.
Yes.
Misinformation an act of war. And the enemy camp, they are doing it very well against us.
Yes.
Very well against us. And when they do and so, we are coming to disclaim. We are coming to disclaim. Then we some point they share. Then we are falling into what
exactly
into what they want.
You're an idiot.
They say this one is and so. Now you go to the official website. You know my website called BarrettaNews.com. You know my official Twitter. I don't go. Every morning.
Okay. So that one now Mark Barretta, it don't tell you now how much we, the black legs them, we are winning. Okay, my contribute them. So, as I be promised you now, I go play for you now video where na reality check from Gong Dog for China. Una listen.
And that is reality to many people. People really believe that we are fighting just for position. People really believe that in Ground Zero. People really believe, they have been convinced that the diaspora is also a problem.
Who convinced them?
This is the reality that they have.
Now black legs, they convinced.
People in Ground Zero really believe that Ayabacho is working for La Republic.
Now we do them so.
Some people believe.
They do.
It may be very surprised to my audience because we get the most smartest people for Amazon they watch me. La Republic, they need to watch me here. And I know say they get more population, so if first way they attack La Republic, them they go always watch them plenty. But this is the reality.
This is the reality.
People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republic.
Me!
More than they listen to some Amazonian activists.
What is that?
This is the reality.
Okay, it's the reality, yes. So I don't hear whether na Paul Nilongo or na Gong Dog for Hong Kong, Gong Dog for Hong Kong, Capo Danielo, on Tamaring Magbareta, Arata, on Eric Tato, Gary Master, all of them, they confirm one thing for Una. Say wait, say since we, the Black Legs, will assemble on social media, we decide to take the fight to the ambush no white blast terrorists, we are winning and winning fatly. And now why that way themselves, they know if it ever come now, can't talk and publicly say they are winning. They can't. How they go start? You could talk, say you are winning. How? When we, the same day where you want to talk that nonsense, we Black Legs, them, we don't spray the information all over social media as Amber, they catch another Amber boy them from Munyenge, the Kumkumaisa. How you could then go talk, say you are winning? So it means that by Amber boys killing Amber boys, that is winning. Is that winning? So this is what they talk, say psychologically they are weakened. Now we don't destroy them psychologically, all kind way, all kind style, physically, emotionally, financially, psychologically, even social medially. We don't destroy them. Yes. Maybe I begin to make new grammatical words then dash now. When I begin to take those words about the Kiuna for free, social medially we beat them. Psychologically we defeat them. Financially we compromise them. Physically we compromise them. Any Kali. When I understand that grammar, no? I say any Kali. We don't defeat Amber. Any kind style we defeat Amber. For social media, on the ground, and also Black Legs. Mark Barretta said, Una, Black Legs, the way they watch me now, Una get pent up anger. Who said the pent up anger come out, make the car explain it for we. And now one of the things in that way, when I go hear Amber, they go up, come down, they dance left and right, they do all kind of things, but they go always avoid for address the root cause of Blacklegism. When I don't ever notice them, say they fear for address the root cause of Blacklegism. For example, Amber go now one of the things is actually Yannick Sikot, he don't just send me some picture for my other phone. I know if it stop now. When I stop, I go access the picture. Now surely they die, but the picture they come on Lebialem. So Yannick Sikot don't just WhatsApp me now as I drive. So as when I Yannick Sikot, maybe I just digress I tell you about Yannick Sikot. Wait till me I be evening talk sir. Say I had a thought. That thing it don't come back from my head. Yes, Yannick Sikot, yes. I be asking one time. I say Yannick Sikot. Time where you be still there Amber. When I be there Amber for the other camp for that side. When I didn't sing about countryman, countryman, because Yannick Sikot be even tell me say countryman. Igwe. I say yes, my son. I say what can I do for you? He say, you know, whenever you go live, you drive for motorway, make you know the show your location, or make you know it go live again as you drive motor. I say why? He said, because time where I be still there Amber. I said, He said, time where I be still there Amber, we will get some WhatsApp group where we'll be created, where we'll be target you. I said, come on, tell me more. Tell me, talk to me. He said, the strategy where they be getting for that group now say, I say yes. What was the strategy? He said, the strategy will be now say, they go monitor you as you dey live. I say, So when you dey live, they go try to identify your position. They know where you dey, and they know where you dey go, and then they go follow you for track you down. I say, okay, that's good, that's good. So now, Yannick Sikot, Einstein, after when I don't track me down, and then what? I say, after when I don't track me down, and then what? You say, Seven, look at the whole situation. He start laugh. He say, you don't know he. And that is where their planning phase end. That's where it ended. They don't get them any more advanced on that plan. So they could notice who's where they could track me down, and then what? I tell Yannick say, you really think they me had the fear, Amber? You really think that the fear for show them my face? I say, Yannick, listen. You now, so you been a black leg, no me so. He say, now small one. I said, good, you been a black leg. Eric Tato don't know your house. He start laugh again. I said, well, now simple question. Eric Tato don't know your house. No, but you don't do live broadcast with Eric Tato inside your house or California, and that maybe can't visit. That punk never can visit you for your house. He said, no, not true. That one not true. Igwe. All they know my house, they don't come visit. They don't come chop from my restaurant. Because Yannick Sikot get restaurant for California. All they don't come for your business place, they don't come for your house. I said, good. Now you be black leg. Why they never can find you? Why they never can find you? Nonsense. I said, okay. Now, nobody you don't hear as Eric Tato. He talks say Sako na your worst enemy for the revolution. He say if you meet up Paul Biya and Sako, deal with Sako first. Maybe that's what Eric Tato talk. Mark Barretta talk the same thing against Chris Anu. But Eric Tato and Sako, all of them live now for Maryland, for the same quartier. Nobody now like say, ma tell una how it dey. Maryland, it dey like Bamenda, so not just a city, okay? And then Eric Tato, it live now inside Hyattsville. Hyattsville now some bedding corner for Maryland, just like a Tuacom. And Sako Ikome, it live inside the same quartier, where it means say if Maryland and Bamenda, Eric Tato and Sako, both of them, they live now inside a Tuacom. And Eric Tato talks say Sako na your worst enemy. But Sako they only for a Tuacom junction there. Ye and Sako, they there for the same place. What they don't do for Sako? What they don't do? Noise. Noise makers, idiot. Crickets, munguin. As where themselves they call themselves. Nonsense. Papillon. Now Popo papillon them, idiots, they all. Shit, no white blast, they can't make noise. Because they feel take phone, mobile phone, put on so, go for Facebook, they go live. Una think say some better people them. Noise makers. So now I say Yannick Sikot, I say, listen to me. I say, what if? I said time where you be still there amber. If you time where una be still there amber, una there for inside that stupid WhatsApp group. When they plan have a track countryman for Imoto, I say okay. I say Yannick, that way you be still the amber. If me, I be stand for your front, no be say I dey inside my motor, no be say I dey on the motorway like how I dey now, and they do 70 miles an hour. My talk say, I will dey now for some party. I stand for your face to face for your front, so face to face. I say Yannick, now me this, I be countryman Kumkumasa. The king of all the black legs, the Igwe. Now me are the Kumkumais, all the amber shit no white blasted. Now me are the cause confusion for una Facebook Republic. Now me are the cause una go past. Now me I don't assemble the majority of the black legs where they there for social media with the caution of the destroy una. Now me this are there for your front now, are there for your front face to face. Whether now you, Yannick Sikot, Eric Tato, Tapang, Mark Barretta, Yabacho, Lucas, Paul Dillon. I stand for all una face, una 15. Now me one. What can you do? I don't even ask you, say, what are you going to do? I said, what can you do? What do you fit even do? Forget about what way you want to do. What can you do? When I go find a place you don't die with noise. Eric Tato don't tell una. Say the highest thing where they would do. Even for people the way they cause Amber, they kill Amber. He said they go on the ground for Cameroon. They go kill the person, the family member. And then they come for diaspora. They go protest. They go protest outside the money house. Say me the evict for a house. Why no? Excuse me. Why no talk say they go kill for Maryland? Why? Why not talk say they go deal with it for Maryland and then they go protest for a family house for Cameroon? Why not talk so? Nonsense. But I don't mind the noise makers then. Blacklegism is here to stay. For as long as they get amber, they go get black legs. Because now amber, it create black legs. For Lebialem today, they wipe 3 amber shit, no white blast them. Because they begin them, they go kidnap, they torture the villagers, they become black legs. Simple as that. If they believe the villagers them alone, those people are still there alive. Now the reality that. And now why that way when I don't tell when I say every single amber atrocity are they glad to a certain extent. I know the glad say they kill people them. But to a certain extent, it give we positive outcome. And the positive outcome now waiting. It turn people into black legs. That's the positive outcome. And because now only black leg, if it destroy Amazonia terrorism. Now only blacklegism, it go kill amber. So, the more black legs we get on, the quicker we could destroy amber. And the quicker we destroy Amber, the more lives we save her. So that is it. So me, I prefer, and I don't tell when I say the reality in Aseweti. Unfortunately, people they get to die before Amber could become could be eradicated. People they get to die. It be unfortunate, but not the reality that. Okay? The reality now says some people they could die. So now, it be unfortunate, say some people they get to die, but they get to die. And when they die, and when I kill them, they die for a good cause, because they are death in the generate blacklegs. That one, I could take the positive aspect of it. I could take the positive aspect of it. As much as it be tragic, I'm sorry, say people they lost their lives. I wish say it not be in that we not be there for that situation. But as we there for that situation, I will take the blacklegs, yes. Now Amber they cause blacklegs. Now Amber it create una countryman, the Kukumasa, the king of all the blacklegs. As I been talk, Amber themselves in their infinite stupidity, they don't deny them for address the root cause of Blacklegism. They don't deny them. Because now one of the things that I be asked Yannick Sikor as well. I said, that way when I be there for those stupid WhatsApp groups them. When I they plan for attack countryman, when I they plan for get countryman, for catch you, for deal with me, for track it down. Track it down, then do it. I said when I be don't ever shut down for 1 second, when I think to myself say, but why this guy is trying to destroy Amber? Why? I ask it. I said when I don't ever shut down when I think about them, when I think about the reason, the root cause, when I always talk about root cause of this conflict, root cause of ambassador terrorism, root cause. Why when I never ever shut down when I think about the root cause of Blacklegism? So now I want to make all the blacklegs the topic of discussion for this weekend. Now the root cause of Blacklegism. When I go for Facebook, for WhatsApp, everywhere you go, you type and say, let us discuss the root causes of this Blacklegism. When I type and share them far and wide, say, let us discuss the root causes of Blacklegism. Yannick Sikor dey here live in the watch. Of course, now Blackleg no, it go watch. Why not go watch? Yannick Sikor dey here right now live in the watch. So what you want to talk? If I talk now live, he get his own platform, make I advertise the platform for you. The platform now bloody civilian. When I go follow him. Yes. When I go follow bloody civilian, when I share them too. But we for Blacklegs, we not be divided though. We dey work together, we dey collaborate. We not be in an ambush, no white blast them. When I go follow bloody civilian TV for Facebook, when I follow them, when I share them, make it go far and wide too. Now Yannick Sikor get them bloody civilian. He day your life, he dey watch all the things the way me I talk about ye. Me I not get notes. I dey drive. I dey on the motorway right now. I dey do 70 miles an hour, very fast road. Okay, I not get notes where I dey read them from. All the things I dey talk and they just come to my mind. I talk it. They come to the top of my mind. I spit it out. My belly no be store. Yes. So if I talk something Yannick Sikor where you know like I'm sorry if I offend you. I apologize, but I talk now how I feel, my honest and true opinions then, and I know they ask your permission before I can't talk about that. I'm sorry about that, but not just the truth. So I don't mean any disrespect or anything. When I go follow Susie Sparks, the page as well. When I go follow, when I go follow my countryman Junior, the own page as well. Now Oka Nasri Clovis owner. This page where me and do this live broadcast today now, so no be my page, no be me a creator. Now Beltus Atesong he create this page, a better Cameroon. No be me a creator, but I use them for Cam Live. My own page where I create them, I call them say wait, Cameroonianness. When I go follow that page as well, Cameroonianness. Now my page. When I like them, when I share them, this page, a better Cameroon. Now Beltus, when I like them, when I share them. We also get bloody civilian TV. Now Yannick Sikor. When I like them, when I share them, Padi Asanga today on that page. When I go follow Susie Sparks, the page as well. Now Manu. Now how do they call Manu people then? I don't forget me how do they call Manu people. Bayangi, now in that. Now a beautiful Bayangi girl, Susie Sparks, now go like and follow her page. We get Countryman, Oka Nasri Clovis, my Countryman Junior, now he page that. Una go like, una follow him as well. That page, he do fantastic Blacklegism. Yes. Yannick Siko, na graphy like me. Susie Spark, na Bayangi. Southwest. You get Iroko Pekin, Oka Nasri Clovis. You get Bangwa Man, our favorite Bangwa Man. Beltus Attention. When I see how we be united, we know the way for Palapala, we know the joke. When it comes to oneness, Cameroonianness, we know the joke. We there together. You move foot and put them. You move them and put them. Now so we there together. Tight. Yes. We know the fight amongst ourselves. No division. Because then the Amber create we get one common purpose, one common enemy. So no matter how much noise Amber they make they think that they feel bring a wedge dispute between country people and Blacklegs. It not gonna ever work because no countryman it generate the Blacklegs in the first place. No me had to create Blacklegs. And the materials where would they use them for destroy Ambazonia terrorism? Now Amber themselves are the Giwi. Now they give the weapons and then they give the ammunition for destroy Ambazonia terrorism. So all we need for do now for use them. Now for Chakara and for Facebook, for social media, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, any kind, I say, any Kali, whether not physically, spiritually, yes, we do them. Social medially, we do them. Yes, psychologically, any way where we not destroy Amber, any Kali, we not destroy Amber. We not share the information, make it go far and wide. We dare together. We know the fight over money. We know the raise money. Yes, as I don't talk. So all kinds of style where Amber don't try to discredit una countryman. When I think say, if countryman it be being a person way, it not be credible. The whole secret service for France, if I call countryman for get intelligence from me, no. The secret service for France, if I call countryman for tell you say make it go get a private one-on-one audience with their boss, the ambassador for Cameroon, when Naidi represent the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, for Cameroon. Now the ambassador representing, he get one-on-one audience with me. No mean I say it be Shilong and 2 or 3 other people. Shilong, no, I go meet up you for a private quarters. The private quarter one-on-one, me and he we talk for like almost 1 hour. He give me a business card and then he tell me say national dialogue in the camp, grand national dialogue in the camp, and the head of state he go like for, he said the head of state he go like for get our own opinions then, he go like for know what the way me I get for contribute, because now we the youth and even the diaspora will get the future of Cameroon. He want for know what the way we like for contribute for this dialogue and for bring resolutions them how for resolve and for move Cameroon forward, because the Grand National Dialogue it will path a way forward for Cameroon for the next generation, even not only just for our time. So I tell you say that is a fantastic idea. Countryman it will definitely participate in the dialogue, but I no go fit participate physically. I go participate spiritually and in a secondary way, and countryman be there. I be send my own representative. It be there on the ground. Now one of the reasons that way everything will be happen for the national dialogue countryman be no, because countryman no be one person. As I don't always tell you now. Now I say I'm by the first of our door. They need green learn sense. My country people no be one person. They try for focus their attention on one person, and that is fantastic because of their dullness. Now our advantage, we take them to our advantage. Because of their stupidity, now to our advantage, we use them as a weapon against them. So because they try so hard for destroy Blacklegism by trying for destroy countryman, it is coming, it be even more effective for our Blacklegism. Why? Because we don't give them, which way we call and say a bogey man. We don't give them something to focus on. We pacify them, and the more they try for attack countryman, the more MKP they grow stronger. While Blacklegism it grows stronger. So the more they go for Facebook, they call countryman in name, the more countryman it becomes more infamous, the more they increase countryman in popularity and in following. So we don't put them in a very terrible situation when a quagmire for them. A very dangerous and complicated situation. They know to ignore countryman, and at the same time, they don't want to call countryman in name. Because every time they call countryman in name, they instead increase our popularity, they instead help with the sensitization, where would they do it? They instead make the Cameroon authorities that they take we more seriously will become even more and more relevant every time we Amber call countryman in name. But at the same time, they cannot ignore MKP, they don't ignore we. So we don't put them in a very dangerous, very complicated situation where we call and say a quagmire. So now their palava, they get to deal with this quagmire where they in. So now when I countryman this, make a match fire. Now so all we will get responsibility too for match fire. How many are the match fire for here? When I see them, countryman they do now Tokyo. How they call them for Cameroon? They want not Tokyo. And then now so now for gear 6 for my motor. But for our Blacklegism, we still there now for gear 4. Gear 4, my country people are the tell now. We still there now for gear 4. So we match fire, my country people then. We there like Laura Elinge way. I be telling say making match fire. He say countryman, for my motor brake it don't spoil. This motor they so brakes don't spoil oh. I no get me brakes. Oh I get up na fire. So wait till you think say I go mash him. I say fire. He say you are right. How you know? Are you a genius? Are you a genius or something? How you know? I say mash him, no mash him. So now so we do am fire. Even for the motor where the drive am now so brake it don't chakara. Yes, brake don't spoil. We there for gear 6 for the motor, but for Blacklegism we still there now for gear 4. And Blacklegism get more gear past the motor set. So we only the mash and we go now for before. We need to go way backwards. So we not get reverse, we not get brakes. Now match fire my contributor. Now share them. This live broadcast too must get at least 1,000 live shares. Yes. Now share them. And as I tell you now, make I digress more. I tell you now, this one it don't just climb from my head. That was black leg worm. It don't climb from my head. It don't give me something to talk about. For tell you now, the importance of Blacklegism. Like Eric Tato talk say, now which news organ it go quote countryman? Imagine say CNN or Al Jazeera or MSNBC. They want write a news article. It go talk say according to my country people. Of course not. They no go quote my country people. No even talk about MSNBC and Al Jazeera. No even talk about CNN. No even talk about CRTV. Talk you about the local newspaper inside Bamenda, like the Guardian Post. Talk you about the smaller, small newspaper than the Chue one, the Chue radio station for Cameroon. For Bamenda, Chua come from Kwen. Talk you about that small radio station for that small 10 franc journalist. Even the one the way they write for minimum for that kind of 10 franc journalist. It's kind they go quote countryman. They no go quote countryman. I don't want me to quote me, I don't care. But maybe I tell you now. Say, they no go quote countryman, but they quote them indirectly, whether they like them or not. Countryman cannot be ignored. I could tell you now how. Maybe I tell you now how they quote countryman. The impact of our Blacklegism, which way would they do? How they know to ignore countryman, and they go must continue. They go must, and then they beg them. Continue. So, before I want to continue my country people then, I go under some tunnel. When I reach, I go under the tunnel. The live broadcast, maybe it go cut off. If it cut off, will not bear with me. But I'll be very close to some tunnel. Hopefully, I go end the live broadcast in the next 4 or 5 minutes before we go under that tunnel. Okay? Because obviously, when I know when I go under tunnel, I go underground, and I know we get mobile network for get internet connection for continue the live broadcast. I hope so that one be clear. So if I go under the tunnel, I will let una know, and the live broadcast it will be interrupted for a few minutes. If it cut, it cut. If it no cut, I will see you at the end of the tunnel. So I just want for one una before I get to the tunnel. So we'll continue with our Blacklegism. So as I be talk, we now remember that Eric Chinje and Chris Anu, their interview where they do them. That interview they be doing now several months ago. So what way it happened now? Wait, countryman, it go take the broadcast where Eric Chinje and Chris Anu they be doing months ago. country manager go take the broadcast, he cut them into a small section of just about 15 minutes, a compress them into a 15-minute extract of that live broadcast. I cut them and then I redistribute them, share them. The original live broadcast where Chris Anu be doing with Eric Chinje, it no be get up to 20,000 views, my country people them. And may una understand say that live broadcast will be like 3.5 hours long. And another thing where una get to understand and say, whenever you watch a live broadcast, even only for 3 seconds, if you watch live broadcast between 3 and 5 seconds, Facebook it will count them as one. Say now one person, that way it don't watch a live broadcast. So some person, if you just drop inside the live broadcast, it watch them only for 5 minutes and then it drop out. But Facebook it will count them. Facebook it will count them, say now one person, that way it don't watch them. But where you watch now only 5-minute section. 5 seconds, sir. For that 5-second section, you know go get the core message where the person can't deliver them. But they go count you, that's all. Say you can't watch the live broadcast. So in actual fact, even for my own live broadcast, I know saying that so. So when me had to do my analysis for see the impact when me had to create them, I'd always go now by 20%. I'd consider and say, if Facebook indicate, say 5,000 people they don't watch my live broadcast, it means say now only 20% of them don't actually get the core message where me can't deliver them. Now only 20% when I waiting 1,000. When now 1 in 5. So if Facebook indicate for me say, 5,000 people they don't watch my live broadcast, according to my own analysis, I go consider I'm saying now only 1,000 people then they get the core message of which way me can't talk about. Yes, because say no matter all man it go sit down for day, watch your 2 hours live broadcast, so they go finish them. No. People they go jump in only for 5 minutes, so one they go jump in only for 5 seconds, so one they go jump in for the whole live broadcast, so one they go jump in for 30 minutes only. But all of those people, they want from 5 seconds to 1 hour, Facebook it will count them, say you don't watch the live broadcast. So I hope say you now understand that one. So now, for that Chris Anu live broadcast we do with Eric Chinje, they say I think about 20,000 people they watch them. If you want to work out that 20,000, you want to work out 5%. It means that now only about 4,000 people then they go actually get the core message of which way if you want make the get them for that live broadcast. 4,000. Okay? But when I go for country people for this particular Facebook page where me had to do this live broadcast today, when I scroll down to 3 days ago, I think that 3 or 4 days ago when me I published that extract from Eric Chinje live broadcast, I published the 15 minutes. I cut the video to only 15 minutes and then I rebroadcast them. When I go see how many people they don't watch them, the number of people they don't watch them now 18,000, 18,000 people they don't watch the live broadcast for this page. And then when I go for Cameroonianness Facebook page, now another 18,000 they don't watch them today. And then Susie Sparks, if you take the same video, it share them, it publish them, another thousands of people they don't watch them, and another una see I go under the tunnel now. Now the tunnel this way I be tell una say I go under, so it goes the live broadcast it go surely cut. I go under the tunnel, it go surely cut my country people then. I'll see una at the end. Thank you plenty, my country people them. There is light. There is light and there is Blacklegism at the end of the tunnel. When I see them, they always talk say there is light at the end of the tunnel. When I see the light now, from today, the message don't change. The message now waiting. There is Blacklegism at the end of the tunnel. Yes. So that Cameroon national anthem we are playing for Una now 1 minute and 8 seconds long, and I'll be the drive at the speed of 70 miles an hour. So if you divide 70 miles by 60, you go find out how long that tunnel will be. So that tunnel, we go use them as a teaching moment. My country people them. So that tunnel, if we not do the math, say 70 divided by 60, when I say I'm saying that tunnel, it be longer than 1 mile, and will be then underground. They build that road, that tunnel underground because say, time where they will construct this highway, they become to an obstacle. They meet up an obstacle. So whenever you meet up an obstacle, we Blacklegs will get to learn a lesson from the people the way they build that tunnel. Say wait, when you meet up an obstacle, you can go under the obstacle. You can go under, or you go over, or you continue, you go through the obstacle. But no ever agree, make no obstacle is stand in your way. When these British people, they want to build that road, they meet up that mount, that hill, that forest for day when an obstacle in their way. Now animal reserve. And they don't want to disturb the animal reserve. So what way they do now, so they say, this obstacle is not going to stop our construction for our road. We must match fire for this road. This road, it must take me to our final destination. One and indivisible United Kingdom. Now so we two Blacklegs will talk. Say, this Blacklegism, it will take we to our final destination when a one and indivisible Cameroonianness. So whether you meet up na mountain, whether na Mount Fako, or you meet up na ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, you go over the obstacle, or you go under the obstacle, or you compromise the obstacle you pass. No ever agree. Make some obstacle, it's run for your front. You either shift them, move them for corner, or you go under, or you go over the obstacle, my contributor. So now the lesson that where I bring her for now, for that tunnel, we'll get a few tunnels then for the United Kingdom. No, not only one. That one, not even short one. We'll get some tunnel we're gonna underwater. Yes. For London, for River Thames, I actually go under that tunnel today. Yes. For River Thames, you get the Blackwall Tunnel, and you get the Rothright Tunnel, and you get the other one, I don't forget the name. Those tunnels, they go under the water. It means that time when they build the road, they reach for that tunnel when an obstacle, they talk say no, we're not going to stop for build our road for here. Whether na Mother Nature, I don't can plant this obstacle for our road, we will go under or over. So, while Blacklegism too, it must match fire. When you meet up some obstacle, I no one hear that noise, that nonsense where people they can't tell me say, countryman, they don't suspend my account for 30 days. My answer for you now, so what? So what? They suspend your account for 30 days. You didn't complain. So what? They be pull law say you must get only one account. Right now, so as me I talk to you now, I get 20 Facebook accounts them. I just create some one them, keep them just in case. And just in case they come. Yes, they are, in fact, the account name that just in case. Actually, some guy there for here where it always comment for here where he name that just in case. When I know what just in case mean, it means say just in case they block the other account, I get this one. I hope so when I understand them. When I think that the joke, when I go for Facebook, when I type just in case. No, he name that Justin. The first name that Justin, and then his surname na Case, C-A-S-E. Yes, na big black leg. That guy sabi what they talk about. That guy know what they talk about. You create another fake Facebook account, you leave them just in case. You get the idea. So not tell me say countryman, they don't put my Facebook account in prison for 30 days. My answer to you now, so what? Create another one. In fact, if you know we don't create another one, Then you never even reach gear 2 for Blacklegism. What are you doing? So any obstacle where they in your way, shift them, move them, mash fire, go for before. If the British people they see water, they see big ocean, so they decide for build road under the ocean, under the water. Yes, we know the mobile phone communication where we use them now today. No, for my next live broadcast, if I get time, I will can explain for una. 20-something years ago, time when I continue to just come for UK, I will explain for una the difficulties where we will be to get them, the software where we will be to go through, just to call our country people them for Cameroon. Yes, today you just pick phone, you just make phone call randomly, anyhow. Your family member the answer. Una know what the way the scientists they go through for give you that technology. They begin to build rocket where they explode. They build the rocket and then put man is on top the rocket. Yes, just for shoot the man into space. Yes, for shooting. Imagine say they build you, they put you inside rocket, and you know fully well so that rocket go explode. Make you shoot on top the rocket. They shoot them into space. Make you go for them, go do scientific research so that you go plant satellites. And now from those satellites, where we develop mobile phone technology, and then today your shit no wireless, they ask you say, make you only create fake Facebook account. And they call you shit no wireless because say you deny for create fake Facebook account. But any black leg where you don't create fake Facebook account, you are a fantastic black leg. You are not a shit no wireless. I love you. Una way una day the share. And they talk now to our country people the way they don't deny them for create fake Facebook account. Where they complain, they say, oh my countryman, this and that. They give come back kind of excuse just to go create fake Facebook account. But the man where they put you is on top rocket, so they shoot them into space. They go plant satellite for space in order to give you internet connection. And then not to talk about the one the way they don't design the Android phone. All where you do now say you go for Mokolo market, you go do Okrika, you sell Okrika. You raise some 40-50,000. You go buy Android phone. Now all that way you do them. And then now you put data for 500 francs. And then they say go create fake Facebook account, can't fight Amber. You give complaint. This and that. You complain. No. Any obstacle way there for your front, you shift them, or you go under, or you go over. But no green, make no obstacle, it put you down. No green, make no obstacle, it halt your progress. Blacklegism, it no get brakes, it no get reverse gear. We only get now fire. Una mash fire. My country people them. Una mash them.
Hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
baby, match. Me and you, we wear too much. I'll take you to church. Forget Illuminati. If you like it, karate, I'll teach you mathematics. Monica, lover, lover. Sweetie, baby, your love, they killing me. Monica, lover, lover. Anything for you till infinity. Oh, my love is wonderful. My love, my beautiful. My love, my whoops, this thing is still there.